War Eagle Nation, we're going to report to you on the good and we report to you when it's the bad. And today, unfortunately, was more bad than the good. Auburn in a blue out or Navy out fell to Georgia 10-34 after what looked like to be a promising opening drive. Nice chunk plays, possession, momentum. Then some whoop happened, and got the best intentional grounding call ever. Settled for a field goal. You're up 3-0 on a team that's had two consecutive shutouts. You see the positives. From that point on, Georgia just slowly worked their way up and had themselves a lead 10-3, 17-3. Now, we can argue that because of at least 5 drops in the first half, at least 5 drops, and some questionable yellow flags, to say the least. Throw in a targeting call, which that targeting call, it's got to go. It's just wrong on so many levels. And so Smoke had an exit stage left on that one, and that hurt as well because his backup could not cover the 6'7" tight end, which was another factor. The distance between coverage, the defensive backs was ridiculous. Either Auburn's cornerbacks were biting hard and just thrown over their head, or they're getting way too much room. Either way, wasn't a pretty picture. Auburn just, I know you're playing against the number one defensive team in the nation, the number one scoring team in the nation. So that was going to be, yards are going to be at a premium. But when you only get 318 total yards and 272 of them are by the air, which means about 46 of them are on the ground, makes for a bad formula. I don't question the call late in the going into halftime, where after the penalty and you go for it on fourth down. I don't question the wanting to go for it, but 4 straight incompletions, that killed you. That killed you. It's Bo can dance around, but he needs help, and the help is in twofold. One, he's got to have a time to get back, drop back, and pass. Now, are they running routes that's hopefully a 2-second route, or are they running routes that are a 4 to 5 second route? That I don't know. But that's a question right there, because if they're running 4 to 5 second routes, that might be on the play caller. If they're running 2-second routes, then that might be on the quarterback. Okay. So big factor there. Second big factor, and that's also the offensive line. Offensive line better be able to block for 2 seconds. If they're not blocking for the 2 seconds, then that's on the offensive line. If it's then on the deep routes and the 4 to 5 second routes, okay, are you still covered? If you are, you got to break short and break open, or if you're short, you got to break deep and get open. Either way, when Bo's starting to scramble around, he's just trying to extend the play. And I know the quarterback's going to be the most criticized position. It always is, it always has been, and it always will be. It's like the Bret Hart of the positions, okay? So he's trying to just extend the play and make a play, and against a 5-star defense, and their backups are also 5-star defensive players as well. This is the results they're going to get. Tough loss, tough pill to swallow, and now we have to lick our wounds. No bye week yet, because Arkansas is next week. And Arkansas put up 51 and went for 2 on the game's final play to beat Ole Miss on the road. And they missed. So Ole Miss hung on to a 52-51 victory over Arkansas. So it'll be interesting to see how Auburn responds when they have to head out to Fayetteville next weekend for a noon kickoff Eastern time, which is 11 a.m. kickoff Auburn time. And anybody who knows Auburn in the past 30 years knows those 11 a.m. kickoffs traditionally don't go well. Sometimes, yes, okay, everybody has the sometimes, but traditionally those 11 a.m. kickoffs don't go well. So hopefully Coach Harsin can circle the wagons, put together a game plan, get out of Arkansas with the W, and then get into the bye week, because then the lane train comes the week after that. So like and subscribe our videos, subscribe to our YouTube video, subscribe to our Twitter at Coach Cruz Show. Go to our website, coachingcruzshow.com, Facebook, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. Make sure you're following us. Comment away. If you have comments, you can leave your comments on Twitter or on these YouTube pages. We'll respond. We like the banter. Georgia fans, if you want to bring the trash talk, go right ahead. You're the one that bark at people, so whatever. Anyway, this is Charlie Krause, War Eagle.